This will be a shorter video talking about a tank, more specifically Speed Demon. Speed Demon's whole mechanic is getting faster when it gets dealt damage. And this is any damage that it can take, including poison damage and such. And even damage prevented by shield. The optimal build to utilize it to its fullest is a ram build. Max out body damage and max health, and also movement speed. And also get a lot of shield regen and capacity. I gone with +8 regen and +7 capacity, but it's up to you to decide which one you want. Shield basically is another health bar which determines how much damage is prevented. Anything that goes above the shield limit will reduce the shield. Meaning that, except for poison, anyways, if shield is fully gone, it'll take a while to boot up again. By the way, sometimes I might be camping at base, like then. The whole play style of this is bounty hunting, aka hunting players instead of farming shapes. And with a ram build, Speed Demon can do this really well. And if you ram a patch of shapes that naturally spawn, you can get to speed really easily. So that's one of the things that you do want to do. What you shouldn't do is target annihilator type tanks. What do I mean by annihilator? Well, what I mean is anything that does big damage in one bullet. Because that will not only usually murder your shield, but also do heavy damage to your HP. Meaning that you will have to deal with. You shouldn't deal with those guys. Your worst scenarios are against and your worst scenarios are against rotary shields. In those interactions, you are merely a distraction. And you literally can't do anything. Same with most other tanks, but at least they can. And but this tank has what they can't. And what they don't. The ability to escape at rapid speed. Even if you manage to who if you who are in an unfavorable matchup, like a nerf mini summoner. I say pre-nerf because I'm 100% sure that'll get nerfed. Anyways, anything that does big damage across lots of bullets is absolutely golden for Speed Demon. Rodomonte, which I didn't know got added, is a combination of both. But anyways, let's get to the escape part. If if you think you're about to lose, you can always just run. And since usually you'll be at a pretty favorable speed. Unless if you're facing against Annihilator types. Which in that case, you don't want to. Who you are. And you just hope that your speed is enough to outspeed them. One of its another bad scenario is against other rammers, more specifically smashers. They usually have more HP than you, meaning that they can deal with if and more ram damage than you. But of course you can always just escape. Because ram damage is spread across a lot of ticks. Which is also part of its plan for destruction. Because if you face if you encounter an enemy and get out with a kill, well, but you are at kind of low HP, well, you can always just retreat back to base. Speaking of base, it doesn't always exist. Bases So FIFA isn't all that good for it. That doesn't mean that it's useless in FIFA. It's very good. It, it's good there still, but there are better options for FIFA. Things landmine it isn't the worst case scenario. It's more like anything from the spike branch, including chainsaw, which, by the way, fun fact, only increases speed. Anyways, you do want to avoid rammers if you can. For your better scenarios, once again, anything with outer, it's such, and also, ooh, ooh, yeah. There's one thing that I need to tell you before I ask you to like and subscribe. It's it's the role. I like to call it bounty hunter, aka anything that's really good at it dealing with anything ga- that can rack up kills fast. And probably all the footage is by me. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. This might be a one-off, but I might also make things on ones on other tanks if I feel they deserve it or are too complex for normal people to understand. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!